morning, Hammer Nation. We're up on the Gilgo Beach murders. We don't know what this guy is thinking right now. He is thinking to himself, man, why did I get myself involved in this mess? So, anybody who lives near that area, y'all is invited to come up here. Y'all's invited to come up here and speak your piece. What you think about this case, man? Y'all's invited to come up here. What you think about this case, man? I think it's going to be a tough case for the defense to overcome. You know, because they're at his storage locker probably right now. They're still at his house. His wife and 2 daughters are cooperating with the police, man. Let me just check the Gilgo update. Let me see this. Okay, Gilgo Beach killer. Okay. I'm going to play this right now. Just give me a minute to share this.
Multiproyectos abrió su cuenta sin depósito mínimo. La ahorratiempo deposita cheques rápidamente. La jefa de finanzas ahora recibe su depósito directo hasta 2 días antes.
Perfecto.
Eso es porque todos tienen Chase Secure Banking. Herramientas simples, control en tus manos. Un banco para hoy y mañana. Chase, logra más con lo que tienes.
New developments in the Gilgo Beach murder case. Long Island investigators seizing more evidence, including nearly 100 guns after arresting the suspect accused of murdering 7 women whose bodies were found more than 10 years ago. Our next guest is credited for pushing to solve this case when he took over and says he won't stop until justice is served. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison is here. Great to see you back in New York City where you used to work.
That's right. Thank you for having me.
So you live right by where this happened. I mean, where you call home. It's a mile from my house. You just told me one thing's incorrect. It's over 100 guns.
Yeah. It's over 200 guns. He had an arsenal in a vault that he had downstairs. So it's concerning regarding the guns being registered or legal or not. That's something that we're still taking a look at. But
man, he had 200 guns, man.
Type of arsenal, we have some concerns.
You've linked him for sure with 3 or 4 deaths.
We have him for 3, and we're definitely looking at a 4th one.
Now that you have his DNA, how long will it take before you find out if he's responsible for others?
Well, it's hard to tell. It depends on the type of evidence that we recovered from, be it other victims, and how much intact it is, so we can match his DNA to anything else that might have not just happened in Long Island, but maybe somewhere else as well.
The Avalanche is the car that you were looking for. You find it in Massapequa. Yeah. You realize that this is likely your guy. When did you realize this is more than just a possibility? It's him. And how long did you follow him before you grabbed him?
Yeah, so we found out the Avalanche was connected to him.
This guy was crazy, man. Crazy.
And then we started diving a little bit more deeper into who this
individual was.
We found out he was an architect and some other things. And then we were able to do some phone records and some other background check with how he uses his credit cards and look at his family. And he has a wife and 2 kids.
Oh, man, he has a wife. I feel sorry for the wife and the 2 daughters that know this dude. And some of the neighbors that probably know him too, that probably dealt with him. I feel bad, man. I really do. You know that this guy was responsible for killing all these women on that beach and burying them in burlap sacks and stuff. And he had over 200 weapons in his house. Were they all registered? They're still going to figure that out. But let's continue.
And just his lifestyle, and we started getting closer and closer, saying, "Hey, this may be our person." And
this guy got nuts, man.
Lieutenant Kevin Byer, who oversaw the task force, who did a phenomenal job. And I want to thank my partners that helped us out. We were able to get him into custody before he hurt somebody else.
How hard was it to follow him, knowing this is the murderer?
Yeah. So
and not grab him because you had to wait.
Yeah. So we had to be careful. The one thing we didn't want to do is have what's called get raised. If he knew that people were following him, then anything could happen from there. He could try to flee the country and a host of other things.
Because you heard the report in the New York Post from a woman that said he was approached at Brady.
Man, this guy was crazy, man. I feel sorry for the people who must have dealt with him. That they didn't know that this was a part of his lifestyle. And he was an architect, very smart, very successful. And then come to find out, he's the guy who killed all these women on the beach. Dad. It's like I say, Hammer Nation, you never know who your neighbors are. They could be just as normal. I don't know how normal it is, but they could have a secret that you don't know. You know? They could have a secret that you don't know. And right now, this investigation is still ongoing. I don't understand it, man. I just don't understand the mentality that you have to have, having not tell your wife and daughter that you're doing this. And he kept this secret for a long time. So they had to be really be careful to catch this dude. Right now, he's in jail. And I want to know from anybody who has ever saw him, dealt with him, talked to him, you know, went to high school with this dude. You know, I want to know, man. I'll put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up here. But it's just a shame that he had like a secret life and nobody really knew about it. And the police are still at his house now. The police are still at his house looking at more evidence, a storage locker that he has. He might have had souvenirs on the victims that he killed. There could be more victims pop up. So I'm still keeping a lookout for that. So let's keep going. Let's see. Let's go to Never Give Up on the Good Thing by George Vincent.
Money's tight. He's working every night. It ain't easy to keep the flame alive. And when he finally comes home to you, he's just too tired to do the things you want to. You can't help but wonder to yourself, how would it be with someone else? Just keep in mind, every storm ends in time. Love is forever. Stay together. You got something real that you may never feel again. Never give up on a good thing. Remember what makes you happy. Never give up on a good thing. Love is what you got. You got a lot. Now you're the man. You got to understand. You don't need to make the scene. Like who she feels all the weight you're under. And when she breaks, is it any wonder? I know sometimes it crosses your mind to get on out and stay hard to find. Before you try, you better look in her eyes. Love is forever. Stay together. You got something real that you may never feel again. you happy. Oh, never give up on a good thing. Tell me what you got. You got enough. Don't give up your good thing. Don't give it up. Hold on. Oh, don't give up your good thing. Be strong. Hold on. Don't live it up. Don't give it up. Never give up on a good thing.
Yeah, so if anybody has ever seen this dude or have had run-ins with this dude, let me know, man. I'd like to know what y'all think about being near this dude. He had over 200 guns in his basement. Now they're looking at a storage unit. They're still at his house. The police are still at his house. They'll probably be there tomorrow or for how long it takes to get what they need out of there. So we're going to have a look out on this, man. It's weird, folks. It's weird that this guy was among y'all. This guy was among y'all, and y'all didn't even know about it. Yep. Y'all didn't even know about it. Yeah, that's weird. That you don't know who you're living next door to. And that woman, I feel sorry for the wife, man. I hope she gets a divorce as quickly as she can from him, And she's cooperating with the police. Her and her two daughters is cooperating with the authorities on this. So we'll see how long this goes. So right now, I'm going to do another update on this, what they got on him. Gilgo Beach. Here's the timeline, folks. Here's the timeline. Let me see. Let's see. Gilgo Beach timeline. Let's see. At 7:17 p.m. Okay, let me go. Let me try to. How do I share this? Let me see. How do I share this timeline? News about the Gilgo Beach. Let's see. It had his wife's hair on the Gilgo Beach timeline. Let me see. Killer timeline. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is the timeline of this dude. So we're gonna find out. What his, they anybody. Hey, Vibrant Law. I want to know if anybody has ever dealt with this dude, with this guy Rex Human. I don't know if anybody dealt with him, but the pizza crust with his wife's hair was found in the pizza. The pizza crust did him in. Now they're still at his house. Vibrant Law of Rex Harriman's house. So we're going to find out. He's back in court going through every nook and cranny in that house. Yeah, the pizza crust took him down. Sure did. It sure did. And he used burner phones to contact the family, taunting them, knowing how this case wasn't going to get solved. I didn't think nobody was going to solve this case, Vibrant Law. I really didn't think nobody was going to solve this case, It's going to be a long process, though. It might be till next year we have a trial, but he said he didn't do this. So we don't have cameras in New York. There's no cameras in New York. So this is not going to be on court TV or anything. This is going to be outside. There's no cameras in New York. So there's no cameras in New York. So I wish we could have it on camera in New York, but we don't have that here in New York. We allow cameras in New Jersey, but not New York. You know, I don't know. They're in Manhattan. They're in Massachusetts. Allow cameras there in Massapequa. We're going to have more information about this. We're going to have more breaking news. How did they didn't suspect this guy of doing this kind of thing? Dad, and he led a double life. His wife and 2 kids didn't know about this. They were out of town when he did all these murders. It's just sad either way. It's just sad either way. Yeah, the pizza crust did them in. Yep, it sure did. Now they're looking at a storage unit, see if he left any souvenirs of the victims that he killed. That YouTuber who interviewed him, Vibrant Law. Oh, God. I feel sorry for the guy who interviewed him. Little did he know that he was talking to a serial killer. Let me try that Bonjour Reality. I'm going to try to get that up here. No, I don't need that. Yeah, Bonjour Reality. Yeah, Bonjour Reality. Let me try to get that. Let's see. Bonjour. Yeah, Reality Rex. Yes. Yeah, he interviews this dude. Bonjour Realty. Oh, that was. Here's the guy who interviewed him. Watch this, Vibrant Law.
As police swarmed the suspect's home.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan went to Massapequa Park to get reaction from some very stunned neighbors.
Into the night, people in Massapequa Park did their best to get a glimpse of the home of the suspected serial killer living right in their midst.
It's creepy, really. I mean, if you look at the house, I mean, it kind of stands out, but it's creepy. It's weird.
It's a quiet town. Everyone knows each other. Nothing really goes on. So it was just surprising to hear and kind of scary. I was like, holy crap. Unbelievable right in our town.
James Pagano couldn't believe when he heard the name of the suspect because he went to high school with Rex Heuermann.
He was very quiet, dark, kept to himself, and extremely intelligent, very smart.
So just who is Rex Heuermann? He grew up on Long Island, but he worked in Midtown, an architect who ran a company called RH Consultants and Associates.
How you doing? Good to see you.
YouTuber Antoine Amira, who runs a page called Bonjour Realty, interviewed Heuermann about his work a year ago.
What has this job taught you about yourself?
I think it's taught me more about how to understand people.
I'm really
Look how weird he is, man.
Is his attention to details. He was very knowledgeable, very detail-oriented.
Amira told us Heuermann had a distinct physical presence.
Intimidating, no. Imposing, yes. Very, very imposing. He is a head above me, a very large person. I still remember his handshake when we met. Very strong.
Wow.
A very strong handshake. It was like you were shaking like a very thick piece of marble. That's how strong his hand was.
CBS 2 was outside Heuermann's office at 36th and 5th as authorities carried out at least 4 computers. And now the investigation continues.
The human nature is fascinating because you never know who you have in front of you. It's very unsettling at the same time, but also fascinating.
Dang. You hear this, Vibrant Law, man? I feel sorry for his defense lawyers that's going to try to save his neck. You know? It's just weird, Vibrant Law. It's just being weird that you got a guy that has a opposing guy, an architect, supposed to be very smart, but he's stupid. He's stupid. Put stupid in the chat if Vibrant Law. Yeah, he's nuts. Stupid nuts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's on suicide watch. Yeah. Well, let him kill himself then. Yeah, he's stupid. Stupid imbecile. Oh, he's on suicide watch? They better keep an eye on him. They didn't keep an eye on Jerry Epstein. I'm telling you now. Vibrant Law, if he dies and then the police didn't keep an eye on him, they're not going to do that to Jerry Epstein. They didn't watch Jerry Epstein. And he killed himself. So we'll see how the New York police says we can't let this guy die like we did Jerry Epstein. We could have had Jerry Epstein and he killed himself. You know? He only asked one question at the intake. Is it in the news? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. He always he said that it was in the news. I think he kept track of this. It's all over the freaking news. It's on MSNBC, CNN, Fox. 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever I know he probably I heard about that. It was in the news. Yeah. So I think his defense lawyer better tell him to shut up. He isn't saying He kept taunting the families, Vibrant Law. He kept taunting the families to use burner phones, But the pizza, he wanted to be famous. Well, he's famous now. He's famous now. He's famous now. And it's costing him his wife and kids. 2 kids. I don't know if they're adults. I don't know if his kids are adults or not. If they're not adults, then their father's a nut. He's another BTK killer, like the BTK killer, But we're going to keep a track on this, Vibrant Law. Yeah. Hit that like button. Share this video. If anybody lives in New York or lives in the Massapequa area who has dealt with this dude, let me know. Let me know. How many likes we got there, Vibrant Law? How many likes we got? How many likes we got? Wonderful day. How many likes we got? Not many, I guess. Wonderful day. Yeah, we're going to find out who this dude is. Oh, yeah, you are managing, Mom. 2 likes. Oh, well. Plus, he had 300. They say 200. They said he had 200 in his basement. So we're going to keep on. We're going to keep on this. We're going to keep an eye on this case to see how this goes. It's probably going to be a long investigation, a long process for this to go to trial. I think some of the families want a speedy trial. Will he get a speedy trial? I say more than likely no. This is going to be a long process. Oh, so and he lived right. He lived right there. Yup. He sure did. He lived right there. Yeah, he lived right there. And it's supposed to be a quiet neighborhood, The police are still at the house right now. We don't know where his wife and kids are. They're probably not going to stay in that house. Because I think the police is still, I don't know where his wife and kids are. Are they still living in the house or somewhere else? If I was them, I wouldn't go in that house. He sure did. He wasn't. Yup. He sure was, man. It's just a darn shame, man. Mm-hmm. So we're going to keep, yeah, they are. Always a serial killer always keeps souvenirs. I don't know, Vibrant Low. Purse, money, hair, anything. He probably kept their underwear. We don't know, Vibrant Law. We have to wait until they investigate all this. This is a long investigation, man. This is not going to end today or tomorrow or next week. This is going to be all day for the summer until the fall. So I will keep a track on this, there, Vibrant Law. But thanks for coming over here, Vibrant Law. Thank you for 5 people in here. Come on, anybody who has dealt with this dude. Yeah, this too much. Yeah. But I will keep a track of this. Yeah, so anybody who has a comment, leave it in my comment section. Yeah. So thanks for popping up, Vibrant Law. Thank you for popping up. You know, I know CNN is going to have this on today, so I'll check and see what they have up there. Yeah, I know I have Court TV on my phone because I don't have it on cable anymore. I will be on the case. Thank you, Vibrant Law. Thank you so much. I'm still doing my Soul Train Saturday this Saturday. Hope everybody stops by. Yes, thank you. I hope everybody stops by for Soul Train Saturday. And enjoy the rest of your night. Be good to y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Vibrant Love, for stopping by. I'll see you later.